Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with another Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Wi-Fi battle. We're using a team with Electrode and Kingler and a whole bunch of other Pokemon that were suggested today. I want to give a big shout out to my boy Common Dude as well as Hylian for passing me these Pokemon. Guys, for those that always ask about my sets and stuff, they're in the description. I have a little section that says the team, and then there's a Pokepaste. So if y'all want to see what I'm using, check the description. I keep saying that, but some people are obviously not hearing it, so no big deal. Just letting you know, there's teams down below. There are indeed teams down below. So this team is really dual screens, kind of hyper offense. It's Agility Kingler, Swords Dance, Rock, Sandslash, which is a good Zapdos check. Agility Roost, Dragonite, Calm Mind, 3 attacks, Alakazam. And then I have Melmetal because I kind of lose to opposing Zam really hard. So that's just the idea behind it. Again, a few options. Like the team isn't necessarily good, but it's just hyper offense in a sense. Well, hyper offense, quote unquote. I put in quotations, you can't see, but it's hyper offense in a sense in Let's Go, where I just get up a screen and try and sweep immediately with something, but I don't necessarily have to lead Electrode. And by the way, my Electrode choice is dual screens, Thunder, Explosion. I use Thunder over Thunderbolt because Thunder actually KOs Aerodactyl. Okay, cool team. I like that he's using Onix. It's actually something I want to use when UU comes out, which it should be soon. Very, very, very Kingler week. In fact, this is the Kingler game. This is actually the Kingler game. If I get up Rocks, I feel like Kingler just wins. Especially if Gyarados Mega Evolves. So I'm going to lead Sandslash. I can get up a screen later. Yeah, I can get up screens later. Another mon that's really good is Dragonite, but yeah, I can get up screens in the late game and just allow Kingler to agility up and win. So I'm assuming maybe an Onix lead. A Nidoqueen lead could work too. Either way, Sandslash takes the hit. Leads off with Onix. Now, Onix does have the access to Taunt. This is my first time seeing Onix on Wi-Fi. I use it in-game. Yeah, Onix does have access to Taunt, and I believe it's faster than Sandslash too, but let's just try and go for Rocks. I don't see much stopping me. And even then, Sandslash is dual stab and Rockslide. Well, not stab, because Rockslide ain't stab, but my double attacks in Rockslide and Earthquake just do a lot. Are you weakening me because you don't switch into this mon? I can see that. I can see why. Are you going to get up Rocks, though, yourself? I'm assuming just chipping away at me to then get up Rocks after. Onix doesn't do anything else in this game at all. It's just Onix. Look at it looking down on me. Alright. Yeah. Kingler is looking fantastic in this. I cannot wait. I'm going to Earthquake here. Maybe I'll go Gyarados. Maybe I'll set up Rocks himself. I'd go Gyarados. Goes for Toxic. That's a fair play. I don't think Earthquake will knock out Onix in one hit anyway. And again, if this Onix actually is like Rock Slide, Earthquake, Toxic, Explosion. I don't think Explosion gets it in this. I think his thought process was wear down my Sandslash because you do not like switching into it. So I can respect that. So I'm assuming you're just going to go for Rocks now if you have it. I'm okay with this. I don't think you need a Rocks initially, and this lets you weaken me, so that's fine. Yep. Alright, so I can totally respect my opponent's plays. You weaken Sandslash for the point of Nidoking, for the point of Zam, and, you know, it sounds pretty good, so I can definitely respect that play. But we may just see a Kingler sweep. We may just see a Kingler sweep, especially if that is Mega Gyarados and not Mega Zam. I really hope it's Mega Gyarados too, because if Gyarados Mega Evolves, well, I mean, it's probably both, but if Gyarados Mega Evolves, it's weak to Superpower, which I do have on my Kingler. I'm not running the extras on this one, though in this game extras would probably be a lot better. But I also have Rock Slide if Gyarados stays in regular form. So Sandslash did his job, got up the Rocks. Ninetales is going to come out. I don't switch into you. I didn't even look at my Pokemon. I don't switch into you super well. Actually, I don't think my opponent would risk Hypnosis. I feel like Melmetal is fine. Yeah, I'll go Melmetal here. Especially because I want more Rock switchings on Ninetales. I'm pretty sure Ninetales drops to Adamant Rock Slide from Kingler. Or should at least. Also, Mega Zam might be able to outspeed my Kingler. Actually, I think it does. Unless he's modest, because some do run modest. Some run timid, some run modest. I've been seeing Modest a lot on Showdown just because the added powers. The power is ridiculous. I'm running Facade, by the way, for burn. So, double Iron Bash. They don't risk Hypnosis. I can respect that. Not this early anyway. Maybe Gyarados or Nidoqueen. Goes Arcanine. That works too. Get some nice damage off on you for Zam to come out. And I'll be able to force the Mega on... I'll be able to force that Mega on Gyarados, which I want. Because by going Zam, he doesn't have a Sam switching. I'm not going Zam immediately on this. I'm going to go out to Sandslash first. And I'm assuming this is the part where he's going to Flare Blitz here or Will-O-Wisp or anything. Either way, that damage is really nice. And then I can set up screens in its face. Goes for Will-O-Wisp. You might not be able to knock out Sandslash here. Sandslash is really bulky. Unless you're Adamant Flare Blitz. Outrage. Did you think I'd pivot? Or are you trying to just set up with your Gyarados? I mean, not set up, quote unquote set up, but you're just trying to weaken me. I mean, either way, I think that Flare Blitz should have came out there. It actually would have knocked me out, just based on the Outrage damage. But I guess Outrage also hit Gyarados if I went out to that. I prefer Play Rough, I think, to Outrage on Arcanine, because I've been using both. But just Play Rough being able to hit Poliwrath, Mega Gyarados, and Dragonite all in one makes a lot more sense to me. So, Zam or Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen should be faster than me. And this is the position I want. I want Sandslash to go down. I want to be able to go out into my... Okay, there's another one of those Protect sets. I want Sandslash to go down. I want to be able to go out to my Zam and just Mega Evolve and click Psychic. Because at that point, you do not have a switch in. So you're basically forced to sack something, whether it be Ninetales or this. I don't think you should sack this, because I obviously have an Electrode. So big on Zam. We're going to Mega Evolve and Psychic. They may sack this, because they don't actually switch in at all to Psychic, period. But I kind of doubt you sack this, because again, I have Electrode. So we Mega Evolve, click Psychic. You should sack your Ninetales, I feel. While it is faster than Dragonite, I think that this is way too useful for you. I mean, either way, Kingler's going to come through. And Sandslash did some nice early work. I feel like Gyarados should have came out a little bit sooner than Ninetales. But then again, maybe you didn't want to Mega Evolve immediately. So I'm assuming Ninetales will be sacked. Go Zam. Okay, that's fine. Zam is fine because this thing is faster than my Kingler after agility, I believe. And Shadow Ball doesn't OHKO me, but Shadow Ball knocks him out after Psychic. So even if he Mega Evolves and win a speed tie here, doesn't Mega Evolve, so wants to Mega Evolve Gyarados. That makes sense a lot. That makes a lot of sense, rather. That makes sense a lot. That makes a lot of sense. So nice Mega Zam coming through there. And at this point, he's going to go Gyarados. I'm a Dazzling Gleam anticipating the Mega Evolution. Then we're going to set up a Reflect with Electrode, and we're just going to Agility up. Because it's time. So I'm a Dazzling Gleam anticipating that Mega Evolution, because that's the only reason why you wouldn't Mega Evolve Zam. I don't think Mega Gyarados dies either. But this is really cool too, because it means I don't have to go for Superpower. And then Kingler will just win with Crabhammer. He's going to Mega Evolve and Crunch. So Kingler should just be able to win the game with Crabhammer now after Agilitying up. Beautiful damage. There I am. Goodbye. Good beat. I don't even have to use my Electro dual screens. Actually, why not? Why not? You might go Nidoqueen anyway, and I can get up both a Reflect. Reflect is my best play first, as it allows me to basically take an Earthquake from Gyarados. He might switch it out either way. But Reflect is good, because I always take an Earthquake, and if he goes Nidoqueen, I get to Boom on it, which is the damage I needed for -1 Crabhammer, because right now at this point, I'd be forced to go for Superpower versus this Mon. Yeah, so Nidoqueen comes out. We'll get up a nice little Reflect. And that should be game. I still have Melmetal in the back as well to deal with Nidoqueen. Excuse me, not Nidoqueen. Ninetales, sorry. So we get up a Reflect. I'll get up a Light Screen as well. This dude having Toxic is, or Protect is a little bit annoying. Because I don't want to boom on the Protect, but at the same time, it doesn't matter. As long as I get in Kingler, it doesn't matter. So even if my opponent ends up protecting on my boom, that doesn't matter, yeah, at all. Because big Kingler about to come out. The screen is up, just in case he had Thunderbolt for Kingler. There's a Toxic. And even if they protect right here, I bring out Kingler. And honestly, I don't even think I needed agility, but I'm going to do it anyway. You know what? I'm going to Thunder on that protect and then boom. Let me get some damage off on you. Because I don't think Earthquake would knock me out with Reflect. And my Light Screen still has enough turns that even if they do protect here. Because then I can boom. Did not protect at all. Did not care. I mean, it makes sense. I'm an Electrode. But hopefully that forces my opponent, or convinces my opponent, because I do die to Poison next turn, not this turn. That rather entices my opponent to not protect. And then get some damage off on you. And then get some explosion damage. Don't protect. There we go. I love how it goes from happy to mad when it explodes. Beautiful. Beautiful chip. And we're going to be able to go out to Kingler. Do I want agility? Why not? I could also go Gyarados and Dragonite and win too, but I wanted to show off Kingler. Kingler's awesome. All hail the crab. Alright, so I need you to hit every single attack, but we're going to agility here. Protect is a bad play. My opponent should either switch to Gyarados, which I think is a bad play too, or Toxic. But yeah, I thought Protect would be a bad play there. So now Kingler outspeeds everything on my opponent's team. And knocks out Nidoqueen with Crabhammer. As well as knocking out Gyarados with Superpower. And also knocks out Ninetales with the Rockslide. Which is more accurate. Even at -1, I should still be able to knock out Ninetales. I might just be able to knock out Gyarados with Crabhammer too. So you should Protect here. But at that time, I don't think he's switching well to this Pokemon regardless. And also because it's Toxic Protect, I don't think its last move is Ice Beam. If it is, then it can deal with Dragonite. But even if my opponent switches, like say to Gyarados to come back in and then Protect and get more damage racking up, I don't know if it will really matter too much. Because Melmetal still deals with everything. Crabhammer! Go Kingler, you got that giant claw. Knock him out. Knock him out. You actually have a giant claw. Knock it out, please. I think my opponent's thinking about switching. But I don't know if Gyarados even takes it, because at the range it's at, plus I got rocks up. It might, though. Yo, stop zooming in on my Kingler and just let it hit Crabhammer. Okay, so it does switch out. Nice. To Gyarados to see if Gyarados takes it. Nah, no way. No way. Hey, that's the Crabhammer. That is the Crabhammer. Nice. Poison did 90 to 66, so I live one more turn and then a sack, and then I come in with my Dragonite after and click, I click any button and win, or I come in with, yeah, you go Ninetales, that doesn't matter. What's Crabhammer's accuracy? 85 if I'm not mistaken? I believe it's 85. So Rockslide is obviously, oh no, it's 90. Okay, they're both the same thing. I trust my Giant Claw more than I trust rocks in the air. Let's click that. Let's click that Crabhammer. Hey, go ahead and give me this Mon too. That is my young friend Kingler. That is my friend Kingler. Kingler with a mini sweep at the end. Not bad, not bad at all. Nidoqueen gonna come out. That was cool though. I got to see some cool Pokemon on my opponent's team. And he should Protect here. Makes no sense not to. Unless they just give up. Yep, Protect. Either way, Kingler put in some work, which is exactly what I wanted. And then I can just go out to Melmetal first and just click Ice Punch, because I'll live in Earthquake no matter what. Big Kingler put in work, though. I'm happy about that. I'll probably get a few more Wi-Fi battles with this. Not in this video, but just as we keep going. But I want to show off Kingler, so I got my mission was accomplished here. Only play that I disagreed with was my opponent going for Outrage instead of Flare Blitz. But if they wanted to expect me or anticipated me to double then it made sense. I went Melmetal over Dragonite first because if it does have Ice Beam, I mean, it would come down to Melmetal Living Earthquake anyway, which it does. And Ice Punch from Adamant Melmetal will definitely knock out a Nidoqueen. That crit did not matter at all. Well, that's game. That was a very fun one. All right, so Agility Kingler put in some work, and we got a pretty nice and close game to start it off. I like the fact that my opponent used Onix. I like that they wore down Sandslash. Only play I really disagree with, like I said, was the Arcanine clicking Outrage. But if you anticipate him to go Dragonite, even then, like it's not like Arcanine died to Flare Blitz Recall, and Flare Blitz would knock out Sandslash. But maybe what my opponent's thought process was is they could get in Nidoqueen, which forces in Zam, which gets in Gyarados later and allows it to KO Zam, which is a giant problem. Like, I definitely could have switched out my Zam, but I wanted to win with Kingler, right? But I 100% could have just switched out my Zam or even Calm Minded up at any given point, like on his own Alakazam, and probably win the game. Only thing that would risk is potentially Thunder Wave on his Zam, but yeah, either way, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'll be using this team again maybe later today because I want to see if I can get maybe a Dragonite sleep or something. But for now, we got what we wanted. I got Agility Kingler coming through. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.